All right, so it's been a while since we've come on here and given any type of update about what's going on in Spain for us, but it's been 1 year, a little over a year since we moved here. And what have we done? We've renewed our residency cards.
Oh yeah, and I'm almost as tall as my mom.
He's grown a lot, going to a local school here. And we've updated an address. I mentioned that in one of my previous videos, watch for traffic. And today, let me let this car go. Today I'm going to do my medical for the driving test. So there's 3 parts to the driving test. Once you feel like you're ready to take the test, you go and take sorry, that's a clothing donation thing that they have. You go and take a medical test. Apparently it's just, do they check your vision? No, they ask if you wear glasses, which I guess they can see if you have them on, and you do some kind of reaction test. But I'm going to come back on here and tell you what happens after I do it. So that's what I'm going to do today. And then I've made an appointment for next week, and it's basically you make an appointment to go in and make an appointment to take your test. So I feel like I'm ready for the test. I've been studying on this website called Practica Test. So if you are not moving here yet, they offer 1 free test per day. You can get started on that, and you can go, there's a website with a manual for free. I'll have to put the link in the description because I can't remember the organization that does it. It starts with the N. It's from 2019, so it's not updated with laws since then, but it's a good start. And then, hang on. And then, so I started out with reading that and then doing the Practica test, 1 test a day. So all of that was free. So you could start doing that before you even, get moved here. And then I paid for the website, and then you can take unlimited tests, all different types of tests. It's a really good setup, and the way they have it all set up, it was fairly easy for me to stay motivated to keep going. So now I'm passing the practice test one after another. So I feel like I'm definitely ready. I could take it right now. But I can't. So I'm gonna do the medical, and then next week I'll update you on what happens at the appointment to make the appointment to take my test. Hopefully I'm gonna take the written test next week. So that's it for now, and maybe later I can do a video about our visa renewal. I have that in mind to do. I just haven't done it yet.
Well, it's been really hot. It was my dad, when he was taking me to school, he said he looked it up and it was 93 degrees today, and tomorrow it's going to be in a 101. So it's going to be hot.
Okay. All right, so we'll talk to you later. Say bye. Bye. All right, so I just finished the test. Okay, so it's not that the test is difficult, it's just that the whole process was like a little overwhelming with all the Spanish and everything. But anyways, so what I did was I went in there, and after the little formalities of figuring out what I'm gonna do, they the first thing was figuring out about my glasses and if I needed them, like for driving. And I wear them for reading. I don't necessarily need them, but I do need them. So I guess there's a thing where like you have to say that you need your glasses to drive, or else you can't wear them when you're taking the driving test. I don't know exactly how that translates into your driver's license, and if I'm going to be required to wear my glasses always. I'm not quite sure. But anyhow, they wrote down glasses so that when I take the driving test, I can wear my glasses. So that was the first thing. The second thing was, I understand some Spanish, and usually I manage to have some conversations in Spanish. Just I stop. But this lady was talking so fast, and I guess all the vocabulary was new, and so I was totally lost with what she was saying. I couldn't understand. Like, she had the mask on, she was talking really fast, and I don't know, it was like she was not trying to make me understand her. It was like she was trying for me not to understand her. Okay, so after the glasses thing got figured out, then I had to sit down in a chair, and she took my picture, and then she verified my address, looked at my residency card, verified my name. There was some confusion with me having I have 4 names, which having 2 last names is normal here, which I have. But you know, in the US, you usually have a first name and a middle name. And here, people don't always do that. So she was a little confused by that. She was trying to verify if my middle name was in my first name or in my last name. And it's not really in my first name or my last name. But anyhow, so after we did that, then I sat down at this little computer thing that at the end it said it was from 1989. And I had to hold 2 handles. And there were 2 lanes. If you remember from the 90s, there was this computer game called Reader Rabbit. It was all like digital and green and stuff on the monitor. It was kind of like that. So there were 2 lanes, and the 2 lanes go in different directions. And you have to turn your little gears to stay in the lanes on each side. So it's checking like your reaction time and your reaction time go in 2 different directions with 2 different hands. They don't go the same way. So you do the first one, and I think it's like a trial. It lasts maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds, just to see what it is you're doing. And I thought I was actually taking the test, but no, that was the trial run. And then she starts it for real, and it lasts, I don't know. I didn't set a timer, but maybe it was like 2 minutes long or something. When it was done, she showed me my results. My results were 1%. I guess it was maybe 1% error. Is that what it was? Okay. Then you can get up to 20% error. So I passed the test, that one. Part 1 of getting my driver's license is studying and getting prepared to take the test. Part 2 is doing this thing. So technically, I'm halfway through the steps here. The next thing I have to do is next week, I'm gonna go and to the appointment where you show them your she gave me a certificate. I had to sign some things. She gave me the results. I'm supposed to take this with me to my appointment next week with some pictures of myself. So I think passport type pictures. I have to look it up. And then I think it's around 94 euros that I pay. That covers 2 tests. So I'll pay that money when I make the appointment, right? You've already done this before, but you didn't pass.
Nope.
But you've done the process. You've done the medical. That's why we kind of knew where to come. It costs 25 euros. And what else?
Yeah, it costs 90.
That's all I can think of.
euros
Just
to-
94 and some change, I think. It's at 94. And that covers 2 tests. So if you fail it the first time, you've still paid for a second one. But the thing is that your medical certificate is only good for 3 months. So you have to take that second test within 3 months, or you have to redo your medical. And I don't know if you have a time limit to take the second test or not. But anyway, so I'll do a follow-up video next week when I'm on my way. I'm sure I'm going to be nervous. I was nervous for this. So next week is just making the appointment, but I'm still going to be nervous to make the appointment because it's called assimilation. I don't think I'll be assimilated after this, but at least I'll be able to take road trips in a car that I can drive, right?
Yep.
Hopefully. Okay. Adios.
Hasta la pasta.